Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Last episode we did a ton of grind, and today we're going to continue with the grind. We're going to a circus apparently. Oh, with withers. Well, welcome to Cleave, which seems to be a very friendly place. They're just withers. And he's dead. There's an Urghast, and I'm not gonna be bothered by him. Hello? Go to hell. You too. I don't know what this is. What is this thing? It doesn't have a name. I don't know what to do with it. Let's get a reservoir. I don't know, it could be a super important thing or something. So if you guys remember, the reason that we are here is for palladium. Let us see what we should do. Use the toy gyrocopter to summon gyro. Oh, traded by the merchant. I killed him. Hope he was not the only merchant in this dimension. Hello, Wither. That should be a trader. There are a few things that we're looking for over here. These are clowns, and they're tough. We're actually looking for this circus coin. Let's go to the merchant again and see if we can purchase it from him. Hello, merchant. Sell me something. Balloon. He doesn't sell anything else. Do I have to buy all of it? Do something. No, he doesn't refresh. Or maybe we're just going to need more coins. Okay, there are different merchants and they do have different trades. This one sells us. That is the toy gyrocopter. And how do we summon him? Don't really know. Is it something you drop? Is it something you right click? You right click. Okay, we know. It's time to play. Yes, where are you? Oh, you're there. He has guns. But not very tough. So my assumption is that that was Cleave. There's nothing in it. There are not many ores. We just need the token a bit, which we have a decent amount. Because one thing that you should remember is that yes, we can get the palladium chicken, but we need the garnet from this dimension in order to process it into ingots. So I do need to make the resource miner. It's just that I still have no clue what this fluid does or what this fluid is. There is a random chest. Oh, I killed the ghast. I forgot. As usual, my fellow Dark Ones, here is the Cleave cap for the resource miner. I've just ordered it, and now we're going to visit the final dimension, Iromite. Actually, it's called Iromine. You would expect this leaf to give you iron, but no, such a huge waste. What is that? Has tons of health though. Okay, as usual, we do need the tokens, so it's not a bad thing if we kill people. What is inside here? Actually, we should always read. Do we need the garnet? Not really. It comes from an ore. So here, the only thing that we needed, we don't want to waste time, was the tokens. And also the ore. I have upgraded the Terra Shatterer, just for this reason, so that we can easily find ores. I think we got the ore? Yep. Lovely. Where was it? Y level 48. So somewhere around here. Even with the Terra Shatterer, the ores are still very rare. Just look at this tunnel. I have been mining for a while, and it's not just this tunnel. Oh, more ores. Missed a few. Well, anyways, it's not just this tunnel, it's also that one. And then it even widens up. So yeah, it's been a lot of blocks. And so far I have like 1 stack and 26. We're going to try and get 2 stacks and I'll meet you back at the base. I just came back from Iromine and I think we're good to go for the Mythic machine casing. That's actually all I want for today. I put the candite chicken inside the mechanized coop and we should get some eggs. Because breeding chickens takes time. Let's try to make this. The first thing that we're going to need is the super translucent catalyst. I have already ordered 64. Let's get 192 more. That will be 4 stacks, right? And it's super fast. This was a combination of mistite, which we got from Mysterium, and crystallite, which we got from the Crystovia thingy, and I was just fortuning it. Then we need this plate, Lionite. This is a combination of the candite ingot. I just made a pattern in order to cut the garnet. And let's see if we can get 128. We can. Lovely. When we cut the garnet, we're quadrupling the garnet. But we also got some candite egg. There are better versions of it, but this is fine. The other one requires a bunch of gizmos. But that should be candite, right? Yeah, we're getting the ingot. Perfect. Let's actually set a pattern for this. Voila. That's it. Last episode, we also remembered that there is something called Vitite, and I have already made the egg for it. We just have to wait for a teeny tiny bit to get 2 more eggs, but I have already set the pattern, yeah. So Candite, Vitite, and the ingot that we just got from Iromine inside the rolling machine should give us the Lionite plate. So we have taken care of the super translucent catalyst, we have the Lionite plate, we have the magnetic monopole, we have the vibranium servo, but I have been making some vibranium alloy. And obviously for that we need to have some gears. I don't have a machine which makes me gears, so I guess the augment goes there, we make a few gears and we call it a day. So can I have like 20 vibranium servos? Thank you. Oh, that's the slice and splice. I miss the sound. It's awesome. Vibranium servo is no longer a problem. We are crafting it, and I'm actually crafting more. We can have 10 more. Actually, we can have 20 more. And I have ordered more vibranium alloy. So that part is also fine. Let us move on. Steel frame, we ordered 100 last episode. Myrmex coolant cell. So it's basically a big helium coolant cell. Let's order 100. And now we need to have something called a cursed myrmetite bucket. It's not actually a super horrifying thing to do. All we need is some myrmetite. You know, you drop it into mana and you get this catalyst. Then we're going to find some extra vithium. And I guess that's the only thing we have to do. Cursed myrmetite catalyst. That's actually cheap. So that with one stack of buckets and some Eldritch Will crystal. We don't have a lot, but we have 499. Inside this arcane auto workbench is going to give us the bucket. What did I miss? The bucket. Yeah, it started crafting. Perfect. That is a bucket of cursed myrmetite. Now, all we need is a fluid infuser, which we have an extra one. These are all janky setups because later on we have to improve all of them. And by later on, it might be even today. I'm not sure. Well, not today. Today we will just get the Mythic processors. So that is the cursed myrmetite that goes inside the fluid infuser. Helium goes in, and there you go. Myrmex coolant cell. Actually, each bucket gives you like 4, so we're good. That's probably plenty for now, and for a very long time. So we have taken care of 6 items. 3 of them are left. Depends on the recipe that we want to use, obviously. If we want to make the Mythic machine case like so, it's actually not that difficult. But you just get the one. This is the recipe that we have to use at the start, and it gives us 2. And for that, we're just missing the rainbow lens as well as the arc coil. The ideal recipe is this one, which also needs an advanced Mythic electronic circuit. The problem with this guy is that you need an altar for this, and that altar requires the Mythic machine case. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this recipe 3 times so that we will get the 6 Mythic machine cases, and once we would be able to make the circuit, we go with this recipe which gives us 8. Sounds like a plan? Not really. So let us start with arc coil, which required palladium. It does need to have a lot of confetti ball. Okay, we can have 2 stacks. The cleave tokens, 2 stacks. We need 2 eggs, so yeah. Let us get 2 stacks of manulin as well. And exactly we have 78 coins. You need 72, at least. That was lucky. Therefore, if I'm not wrong, that should be the egg. Perfect. We just got the 1 and 2. It's very fast. For now, I'm not really going to breed chickens. It takes a lot of time. We just put it in a mechanized coop. For processing the palladium egg, what we need is the cleave garnet. So cleave garnet comes from the resource miner. We just made the cap, but it also requires a fluid called the ghostly matter. And it does require mysterious comb and ectoplasm. So ectoplasm is not a big deal. The comb, I think it's going to be a big deal. Is it going to be a big deal? Don't I have the bee? So, oh, we have the bee. We're good. Each comb actually gives you like 1 bucket, so we're good. Really good. So again, fertile essence and ghostly powder inside this machine that I have made last episode is going to give us some ectoplasm. Yeah, perfect. That means I can even use my garbage setup. Sorry, I broke the cobblestone generator. If I have not done anything wrong, that should be the ghostly matter. Perfect. Why is it so slow? I was hoping I'd get it faster. Well, in any case, we're going to get a few 100 buckets and then call it a day. Which also reminds me, there's another fluid that we were processing here from the fleece. The fleece is gone. That's good. That means the drum is almost full. That's ethereal fabric, so I can put my UU matter back. I have already set up the ender chests, so I think this drum goes here, and we just need to extract from it. Yeah, ethereal fabric. It should go into the resource miner. There's even an ender tank for this guy, the ghostly matter. Well, in any case, now that we have it, let me try to assemble the resource miner. Honestly, out of everything that I had to assemble, cleave was the easiest one. Although we still don't really have the fluid, but let's fix it. There is like 30 buckets here. We are going to pump it into the resource miner so that at least we get some garnets. Hope it's working. Is it working? Yeah, it's working, because the ender chest got empty. That means that now it's in the input hatch of the resource miner. We just have to wait for the actual garnets. One day? Maybe? I should have done that earlier. Now I have to wait. And it's a very long wait. Each iteration, we got it, literally. But each iteration is 40 seconds and there's a 50% chance. I have just made some polonium and palladium, and let us make the arc coil. Also, let's remove the speed upgrades, just in case it's fast. Remember the recipe and overclockers. Yeah. That's the arc coil. And I have also decided that we're going to change our setup a bit. For making the 6 original Mythic machine cases, we're actually going to go with this recipe. Because very true, this one gives me 2, but this rainbow lens is actually expensive. I prefer to make the altar so that I can make the advanced mythic electronic circuit, then reuse the rainbow lenses in order to get 8. I'm not exactly sure if this is a wise choice or not, but we will see. It's a moment of truth. Can I have it? No. Well, I can have 3. Yeah, I have to wait. It's ready. My goodness. We have it. The stupid machine case. Well, Mythic processors are not going to be a problem anymore. Although it's just that we need a bit more coils. I just installed the resource miner, so getting palladium is a bit of a problem. Can I have like 20 more? Yeah, okay. 3 more Mythic machine case. Lovely. We're done with that recipe. I was just doing some cost analysis and I realized, yeah, the rainbow lens is pretty much very expensive. So we're just gonna remove this recipe. We don't need it anymore. Get mesmerized. No, the game was becoming laggy and every time that you log in, this is the problem. Don't really want to kill her. Maybe I should. Now, in Ender Utilities, there is a pacifier syringe. Let's pacify her. Now we are friends. I hope. In any case, I came to this dimension. I don't know the name, I just used the warper. And I never read the warper and I actually threw it back into the system. But if you guys remember, in this dimension we can find astral sorcery crystals. These are something that I have to craft in order to make the rainbow lens, and I'm kind of lazy. Not kind of lazy, I'm pretty lazy. I swear, if it's you, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, these are fake. Okay, so I'm going to gather a few of these gems and I'll meet you back at the base. No need to worry because they're actually pretty common. Some of them never grow. Yeah. It's fine. Honestly, it's way better than growing them myself. Yeah, you see, it's been like 20 seconds. What I just did might sound a bit stupid, but you should remember, because I didn't remember. Oh, I have to dismantle that thing. That's my drying rack. But these clusters grow into different gems depending if it's daytime or nighttime. I think the white ones you will get when it's nighttime, and the orange ones you get during the day. I really don't want to disable the solar panels. I did so much exploration that I had to reload the pack again. FPS was garbage. But let's move on. It's still garbage. I don't know. In a dimension called Christovia, we did manage to find some gemstone ores. These were the ones that I placed down. Okay, 2 left. Thankfully, these gemstones can also be fortuned, which is amazing. If we put all of them inside the wizardry combiner, we will get the rainbow gemstones. That should be all, right? Yeah, we put all of them in. Why not? Craft as much as you can. We need 4 of the rainbow gemstones together with the Fluix lens, which doesn't have a horrifying recipe, and a gravitite lens in order to make the rainbow lens. That's something that we need in order to get the best yield out of the mythic machine casing. And that is exactly why I visited that dimension, so that I would be able to get the gems I need in order to make the gravitite lens. So gravitite is craftable, that's good. How many gems did I get? Oh boy, that's not good for the system. It's a good thing that we're going to empty most of them really fast. So, gravitite lens. We need ice stone, enchanted gravitite, the gem, and glass lens. It can be done inside an automatic starlight infuser, and well, we do have an ender chest for it. The gems don't stack, so I'm scared. It's still going in. Huh. The automatic starlight that I have is incredibly slow, so we do have to wait. But we just got the one. Literally. That's perfect. This is... oh, it's from Content Tweaker. No wonder you can't make it in a normal starlight altar. We are getting the gravitite lens very slowly, and I put the rainbow lens on auto crafting. Worst comes to worst, we can have 28 mythic machine case, and that's actually a good number. But I think there are still gems here. Yeah, okay. There is a way of making that altar going faster, and that is to replace one of the blocks with the advanced machine structure. This is from Advanced Rocketry, it's not that bad. And I already have some of the items on auto crafting, which is perfect. Some purified titanium and 1 machine structure. Wait, I have this one on auto crafting. What? Oh, did I already do this and I forgot? No, I did not do that. So let's remove the alchemical crystal. And we put you. That should be 20 times the speed. Honestly speaking, I think everything is now set. We need to assemble 1 more multi-block, which is going to consume 6 of our mythic machine cases that we have already made. Perfect. Mythic witchery, yeah, probably. A pentacle, the statue, the altar stone, and just input and output. Lovely. That is my favorite kind of multi-block. Teeny tiny and useful. So you can assemble, right? Perfect. So the reason that we needed this was for a circuit. The advanced mythic electronic circuit. For that we need the mythic electronic circuit, which is just different tokens with a circuit. That's 1 stack. And we also need 4 stacks of ultimate nuggets. With our fusion reactors, we actually have tons of neutron fluid, so making these things is not a big deal. All of you go inside and you're slow. Oh boy, 15 seconds for a circuit. Okay, I'll get the rest of the garbage. Honestly speaking, I can't wait. Let's see if it actually works and I will get my 8. Doesn't show you much. It's just being crafted, I guess. Yes! Oh my goodness! It's done! Is it 8? Yeah, we can finally have our multi-block machines. Alright guys, for me it is the next day and we have 128 Mythic machine case. Considering that you need 1 Mythic machine case in order to make the Mythic coil, and you need 4 Mythic machine case in order to make the draconium electromagnets that you need for the Mythic processors, that 128 is going to provide us with 25.6 Mythic processors, the multi-blocks. Although we do have a teeny tiny bit more gems and we can also convert celestial crystals into these kind of gems with some fluctuatite. So we can have more. Finally, I can do some actual auto crafting. Well, these are the Mythic processors, there's 12 of them. The drying rack we don't really need, because it just does this, dried brick. And before doing advanced rocketry and going to the moon, well, I set up this wall. And we have 84,000 dried brick. So I think we're good. Out of the remaining 11, I think the first one that we have to craft is going to be the alloy furnace. Let's get 2 of them. Oh, it's even the first one. Okay, aren't these supposed to be a quest? I just made it. Wait a minute. There are other machines. What's a lathe? Linear plasma accelerator. What? Oh my goodness. Let's forget about them. We go with the ones that we can make. I have set in the patterns. Let us get a stack of draconium electromagnets that we can craft, which is good. A Mythic processor is basically the same as an electronic blast furnace from Grandma's teeth. So you need the electromagnets surrounding it, and you need a Mythic coil on top. We're gonna go with the basic. The Mythic coil is actually what determines how fast everything is going to be made. So can we have 8? No. Why not? Okay, that's fine because we have the chicken. The other coils are also fine. Actually, that's my assumption that we have the chicken. What the hell was that? We have the chicken. I'm just not sure. Do I have the egg or the chicken? Okay, it seems we have the chicken. Oh, it's this one. It's 10, 10, 10. I did mention that we're going to go with alloy furnaces, but no, we're not going to do that. We are going to go with machines, which are going to make our lives a bit easier. Alloys are not a problem yet. What is a problem is making these solid-state fusion coils. In order to make the iridium neutron reflector, what we need is tons of tin. Pulverized coal is actually a byproduct of our ore processing setup, so we always have a decent amount in the system. Yeah, we have almost 250,000. But tin is a problem, and we need a lot. So hence, the first Mythic processors are just gonna be pulverizers. I think I have everything on me. Probably not. There's a Mythic... Oh, yeah. It just crafted the one. Can you make me another one? Also, shouldn't you place down the pulverizer? I don't know. Let's try this again. So, are you a pulverizer? Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it took ages for the second one. But I have hooked up the P2P tunnels. We have the interfaces with some pattern extension upgrades so that we can fill in more patterns. For output, we're just gonna use an ender chest on the output hatch to save on channels, obviously. And now let us see if we can optimize some recipes. So, pulverized tin. That is the person. Processor, it does 16 into ticks. That's awesome. This is why I'm saying the auto crafting just begun. Let's order some pulverized tin and see how it goes. 3,000. Is it going in? Oops. Are you working? Oh, we are crafting it. Somewhere. There is a very high chance I had 2 patterns for it somewhere. Let's put some tin ingots in and see what happens. Okay, that does work. Why am I getting it one by one when I'm auto-crafting it? Okay, as it turns out, yeah, I had a duplicate recipe inside the sag mill. If we order 1000, see how fast it's going to work. Awesome. Also, I have just realized in order to make these solid-state fusion coils, there are 2 recipes. Without awakened draconium, you just get the 1. With awakened draconium, you get 4. So let us fix that pattern. Lovely. So now if I want 100 of them, is it gonna be fast? You still need a lot of garbage. But let us check. Yeah, from the looks of it, it's actually quite fast. We just need way more machines. Alloy smelters are not important. We need to make plates. I have set up a ton of patterns and look how fast we're processing everything. It's ridiculous. I like this one. Although when I say I have installed a lot of patterns, I really mean a lot of patterns. Just look, this is one interface, this is the other interface, and well, I still need to install way more patterns. But it's good, at least we're progressing. Also, that means a few of the machines that we have are now redundant, especially the pressurizers. We let them despawn. As usual, it is a bit of time later, and I have done a ton of patterning. And I really mean a ton. You might also notice that, yeah, we have way more Mythic processors. It's just a bit dark and I thought maybe I should install some lamps. Yeah, much better. So obviously the first two machines are the pulverizers. I have also installed a compactor, which is a machine which makes us plates. And well, it's full of patterns, even for things that we can't craft. But I just wanted to make sure that we can craft anything which is possible. Then we have an assembling machine for making different types of circuits. Then we have a rolling machine, which does have a different color of electromagnet. I totally believe that someone in the mod pack does not like symmetry. There's like two machines with awakened electromagnets and it doesn't really make a difference because the recipe is cheap. But I tried to put it in the center. We're going to have two more machines here. Anyways, the rolling machine is not something super complicated. It just rolls items. I don't know. Makes coils basically. And then we have two furnaces, this super fast version. Also, that's too much lead. What can we do? Yeah, it's a teeny tiny bit more tidy. But yeah, these machines are just amazing. If I show you my old machine rooms, you might notice I have actually removed a lot and I'm going to remove way more. But yeah, we finally have what we were looking for. Mythic processors. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye. Although, I should probably show you how fast everything works. Let's get 100 coils. Do you see that speed? It's just amazing. Look how fast we're making plates. And the ender chests get full. So yeah, this is why I'm happy. Also, it does make so many of my machines redundant. I don't need the crusher ever again. Yeah. Anyways, bye bye again.